Hey, this is Denise, and today we're going to start you on your time management journey. It's really important for a virtual assistant to manage their time not only effectively, but you also want to make sure that you are not wasting your clients' hours or money. That's just not good. It's not good for business. It's not good for your reputation. If you've never really sat down and thought about time management, and then you go on to Google or to Amazon and start searching for something to read about it, you're going to probably come into a little bit of a shock factor when you see how many different types of philosophies there are when it comes to time management. Here's the thing. Will it work for you? Maybe, maybe not. You need to develop a time management system that works for you, for your work style, for your practice. For example, one of the more common, well-known time management systems is David Allen's Getting Things Done, or GTD for short. While many of the elements work for me, many do not. So I have taken parts of the GTD system and added it into my time management system that I use here. But not all of it, only a few bits of it. The Pomodoro Technique, managing 80-20. I've taken some elements of that and added it to it. I've taken some of my crazy clients, the ways that they do business, and I've injected that into my time management system. So ultimately, you have to make it your own. If it's not comfortable after 2 weeks, when you should be really striving to make it your habit, then you have to analyze and see which parts aren't working for you. And you need to change it, and you need to adapt it for you and your practice. The other thing I'm going to recommend is that in order to start your time management, you need to know how you're spending your time. Okay, so that's kind of the pain part. This is when you have to track all of the things that you do that are work related from the time that you get up until the time you go to bed. Now for me, it's pretty easy. I generally read feeds prior to going into the office while I'm sitting there having something to eat for breakfast. But then between my office hours, that's when I'm working. I do not work outside my office hours. But in the course of those office hours, I track what I am doing, not only for clients, but for my own analysis. If you've never gone through this exercise before, you need to do it for a good 2 weeks to 4 weeks for your own practice. You'll soon find out that you're doing some work in the evening, off hours, at weird times. Even if it's 2 minutes, you document that. And then you analyze all of the time that you spent. Were you goofing off in social media, or were you really doing something? Were you building your brand in social media or just socializing? Track all of your time and then sit down at the end of every week and start to analyze it. If you see some commonalities where time is just slipping away from you, started at 2 o'clock on social media and then, oh my God, it's 5 o'clock, then you need to realize that you can't be in social media in the afternoon. You need to do more productive work, stuff that's going to earn you money during those hours. So start tracking your time. Well, how do you do that? There's one of my favorite free tools out there is Toggl, T-O-G-G-L, Toggl.com. They make a very simple and easy to use desktop and phone widget that you can track your time. Set yourself up as a project, and you have the option of putting notes in to tell Toggl what you were working on. And you can literally hit pause and play, pause and play, pause and play as you're doing certain elements. So start tracking your time. From there, you can start to build your time management system and know where your shortcomings are. It's all about improvement and being more effective. Until tomorrow.